Burlington, Iowa. At 16 years old, Kedarie Johnson stood out in this quiet city tucked beside the Mississippi River. He was black in a mostly white county in a mostly white state. His family had come from the west side of Chicago, a city 100 times the population of Burlington. And he sometimes dressed in women's clothes, favoring maxi skirts, decorated fingernails and hair weaves. For all the differences, Kedarie was widely accepted. He was a popular junior at the high school, known for his infectious laugh and dazzling grin. So it was all the more staggering to Burlington residents when Kedarie was found dead in 2016, shot to death, a plastic bag shoved down his throat, and his body doused with bleach in a tranquil alley behind a row of houses up the hill from the river. As jurors on Thursday heard opening statements in a murder case against one man, and as a second man awaited trial, an essential question loomed: was the killing of Kedarie, much as he may have been beloved in his own circles, a hate crime? Continue reading the main story. Related coverage. Aiding transgender case, Sessions defies his image on Civil Rights Act. 15, 2017. In Shift, Justice Department says law doesn't bar transgender discrimination Act. 5, 2017. Trump says transgender people will not be allowed in the military July 26, 2017. Kedarie's case and that lingering question were thrust into the spotlight and inserted into a wider debate over national policies on gender identity when it came to light this month that Attorney General Jeff Sessions, a conservative who has rolled back legal protections for transgender people as a group, personally initiated federal involvement. Photo. Jorge Sanders Galvez, one of two men accused of killing Mr. Johnson, at the South Lee County Courthouse in Keokuk, Iowa, on Tuesday. Credit John Lavretta the Hawkeye, via Associated Press. The trial that is underway accuses Jorge Sanders Galvez, 23, of first-degree murder under Iowa law. But the Justice Department has taken the highly unusual step of sending a lawyer experienced in federal hate crimes to help present the case. Local officials say that even as the state trial goes on, a federal grand jury is being convened to investigate the killing as a possible hate crime. Mr. Sessions has declared that the Justice Department no longer considers transgender people to be protected from workplace discrimination, and he reversed a policy encouraging schools to let transgender students use bathrooms that fit their gender identities. So when the Justice Department's involvement in Kedarie's case became public, civil rights groups responded with skepticism. Lambda Legal, an organization that advocates on behalf of gay and transgender people, said it was right that the federal authorities help seek justice for the killing of Kedarie, whom Lambda described as one of the far too many transgender people, and especially transgender people of color, targeted in the ongoing lethal epidemic of hate violence. But a Lambda official, Sharon McGowan, said Mr. Sessions' actions in the Southeast Iowa case were akin to handing out gasoline and matches and then looking for a pat on the back when he prosecutes someone for committing arson. But here in Burlington, a manufacturing city of 25,000 known for a really crooked street, Snake Alley, and an annual Steamboat Days festival, Kedarie's case is deeply personal. His death was one of only 3 homicides last year, and some residents saw it as a troubling sign of rising violence in a peaceful city. After his body was found, residents packed into Burlington High School's gymnasium for an emotional viewing and funeral.